What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com. And in the last Dynasty video, we went through our preseason shenanigans for Season 2. We've done a little recruiting, we set up our schedule, done a little redshirting, and now we're ready to play our first game of the season. That's going to be against New Mexico. Now, they've lost their last 6 games, so they're not off to a great start. But this is a brand new season for them, who knows? But we got equal talent, C overall, for both teams. It should be interesting. Hopefully we can get the win, though. I think they run a spread offense of some sort. Not sure what the defense is. I did do a little scouting on them to kind of see where their strengths and weaknesses are. And we're going to check some of that out. Now, one thing before we head into the game, remember, this is week 0. So once this game is over with, we're going to go into week 1. And at the end of the video, we're going to do our adjustments of our recruiting group. You know, we got 12 guys we're looking at, but we're going to narrow down to about 4 or 5. So I want to do that at the end of this video, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that at the beginning of the next video. So make sure you stay to the end of the video for that. So let's dive in. Take on New Mexico. Let's check out some uniform options. And I've already went through a couple of these earlier. And I really like this alternate 2 look for New Mexico. I like the really dark gray pants and the darker helmet. I think we're going to go with that. And it looks like they run the spread eye playbook. I created that. I don't remember which formations are in it, but it's a spread book of some sort. Let's check out our uniforms. I think we're going to go with, I think we'll go with our colorful default home. I think that's a good look, good contrast to what they are going to work with. So one thing we're going to look at, we're going to go through depth charts for both teams because I didn't go through ours in the previous video. I got to show you a couple different things I'm going to do there. We got to set up formation subs, things of that nature. You got to do it inside of a game. Looks like we got a night game in Monroe, Louisiana. Looks like it's going to be a dry one at that. I'm all for the dry games. The raining games, you just never know what can happen. Not a big crowd. A little disappointing, especially after last year and how well we done. No harsh wind, at least. That's good. One thing I wish they would work on is update the Indian territory, change that to Warhawk territory or something. Not sure if the next guys can do that or not. And here come the Warhawks. Fresh off an 8-5 season. Looking to do better this year. And here come New Mexico. Good looking uniforms. They're going to highlight Andre Mack, our impact free safety. Hopefully he'll have an outstanding season this year. I like to see him get a couple more interceptions than last season. I'm expecting them to pick us, and they are. So let's go to the coin toss. Yeah, good looking uniforms throughout. We won the toss. I want the ball to start a second half. That's always my preference. And let's check on a few things. First of all, let's go to in-game strategy. Let's go to our depth chart, quickly go through who our starters are. Blake Murphy, redshirt freshman, the dual threat. 76 speed, that's the main reason why he is starting. And he's got an okay arm to boot. We'll see how he actually handles that with his arm. I'm really excited to see what he could do for us. Hopefully he could be a 4-year starter for us if he's going to be that good. We'll see. Halfback, impact player Thad Franklin. Pretty obvious there, but we got a true freshman behind him. I'm going to give Franklin a little bit of rest here and there because he can't handle every single snap, but I like what we have. At wide receiver, Britt and Wiley are on the outside. Britt's going to be my main X receiver. That's where Hal was last season. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to keep Luke in the slot just because he's so small and he's really fast. And we can hopefully try to hit those wheel routes, the go routes from the slot. And we're going to have Davis in the 4th spot. I could have put Kimber there or Mortimer, but Davis was the faster of the 3, so that's just kind of what I went with. Tight end, we don't use them. Offensive line, everybody should be back from, if I'm not mistaken, from last year. We got our first team All-American preseason left tackle in Keydrell Lewis. Then we got Jay Mickle. Then we got Zaria McGill, Markel Smith, and Stacy Wilkins, who is a preseason all-conference player. On defense, Snyder and Huntington are the starters, but these guys kind of switch in and out, just kind of do how defensive ends are dealt with in terms of their stamina in this game. Same with defensive tackle. Jalen Ware's going to be our starter there, especially from the 3-4 perspective. But we're going to run plenty of nickel and dime, which means Gerlando's got to go in there some. And we're going to have true freshman Evan Jackson in there. And maybe our 4th guy, Lanny Charpon, I guess that's how you say his name, will get in there some as well. We need a lot of help here in recruiting in the next couple of years. Linebackers, Diggers. He was an impact guy last year. I feel pretty positive they'll put another impact guy, impact status on him here in a couple of games. When you got middle linebackers Batten and Glass, we're going to be fine there, I guess, whenever we go 3-4. A little worry about this little spot right here. We can always have this true freshman maybe play over him, but I want that guy's awareness on the field, and compared to Tyler, who has such bad awareness. So we'll just see what happens with that. Right outside linebacker, Dalton Brooks. I really want to talk about this guy. He's the transfer. Don't remember from where. It did not say that. I'm going to have to go look it up on Google, see if I can find him. But I'm going to have him start at right outside linebacker over Donnell Harris. I want that guy's speed on the field. Now, he's a little bit smaller. I kind of would prefer bigger outside linebackers for our 3-4. But this guy's just way too fast, and I'm just really excited to see what he can do. Corners, Vigers, Mayberry, Felton, Volmar, all of these guys are in the 80s. We can run plenty of nickel and dime this year. Free safety, Andre Mack, need I say more? Strong safety, Simeon Hines. He's going to be our starter over Randall. It was a kind of a coin flip, but I'm going to go with Hines due to his speed. He's not as smart in terms of the awareness, so if he just messes up on a bunch of plays, I can easily put Randall back there if needed. We got a terrible kicking situation. I'm going to have Jimmy Shand, the true freshman, be our starting kicker. Just in terms of field goals, you go over to their kick power and accuracy. His accuracy isn't as good, but he's got much better kick power. McCormick's kick power last year was dreadful. So hopefully just a little oomph will help us out a little bit. They may go back and forth and see who I play, though. We'll see. Then we got punter, terrible. Gilbo just didn't do much, but he is going to be our kickoff starter just because of his speed, 68. That's going to help us make a tackle or two. So I want to go to formation subs. I want to make a couple of changes. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to go here. I'm going to put Odom in the empty formation just to give Franklin a rest. So every now and then I can go to empty and Franklin doesn't have to be in there. But I'm going to have Franklin play in both of these. And I just think it's in our best interest. He's an impact guy and hopefully he can handle it. I also want to make sure that my fastest receiver is right here. We put Hal here last season for those end around with the receiver. We've done a little deep cross up like on for 2-minute drill type stuff. But I just want to make sure we got Luke right there, which we do. Now, I want to go to defense, and I want to check a couple things. First, our nickel. I want to make sure my two best linebackers are out there. We're going to have Dalton Brooks, the transfer, going to be starting right there, and Diggers. I want to make sure he is on the field as well. Then we got the dime package. I definitely want to make sure Diggers is our top linebacker. He needs to be out on the field pretty much at all times. I also want to go to, let me back out. I want to go to punt return block. I just want to make sure these two outside guys right here are my fastest dudes. So I got Vigers with a 93 speed on one end, and I got Felton on the other with 91 speed. I think that's going to be good enough. So I think we're kind of good and set up right there. When it comes to audibles, I just didn't have to use these a whole lot last year. I may change these up over time. I may end up doing more quick audibles than anything. We will see with that, but I do want to go back to the depth chart, and we're going to check out New Mexico. Starting off, quarterback, average dude, can run a little bit, but I don't expect him to run at all, to be honest. Halfback, not a lot here, 74 and 70. You go to wide receiver, impact guy. This makes me think they're going to throw a little bit more than usual. And then 74, and it's just a bad drop-off after that. Not much at tight end. You look at their offensive line, everybody's in the low 70s, so their offense doesn't look good at all. Outside of the receiver, I guess. Defensively, I don't know what they run. It could be a 4-2-5 or 3-3-5, something of that nature. More than likely, we'll see. 76 and 78 on the ends, and up the middle, just not much there. You look at the linebackers, 72, 74, and 72. Their front seven just is a lot left to be desired. You go to corner, not a whole lot here. 76, 74, 72. Kind of noticing a pattern. Everybody's just in the low 70s. They got an okay free safety at 78 overall. Not the fastest in the world, but they do have an impact strong safety. And what's really cool with this kid is for some reason his last name is P. Not P-E-E, not P-E-A, just the letter P. The rosters were transferred over from NCAA 14, and somehow this got lost in translation. I don't know. But yes, his last name is P. So you go to kicker, pretty bad, and you go to punter, pretty bad. All right, let's get this show on the road. I'm going to do a high kick.
We'll see how this game plays out.
We usually get about the same results between it and our onside kick option, so we'll just go with this for now. And I'll switch back and forth. A lot of that depends on if I just don't forget. So let's get on defense and see what we could do here. It looks like they're going with a two-back look of some sort. Let's go quarters. I'm going to run a lot of zone today. Looks like they're going I slot. That is cool that I put that in that playbook. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to go run up the middle. Not going to get a whole lot out of that. Wow, this linebacker, Brooks, is really fast. I could just feel it. Let's go and throw a zone blitz on him from 3-4 since they're going too wide. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to go over here. Play action. Oh, big play right there. Going to get a first down. I think they went with that play action fullback play. Let's go back to quarters. I'm going to go here. One thing I just want to bring this up, settings. I noticed with my audio, I've got the play-by-play set down to 10%. If I go down to 0, we can't see the little intro for each game, which I think is pretty cool to see. So what I may end up doing, I'm going to leave it as is. I mean, I can always, I don't know, I'll figure that out. I'll fool with that later. I just kind of wish I wouldn't have to hear the commentary so much, but that's okay. Let's go here. So he overshot that throw. Looks like it was a drag route. They're loving the two-back set so far. I'm going to do a one-high out of nickel. We're going to blitz from the nickel. I'm going to occupy this tackle just to help out my blitzer. Let's see what they do here. I want to go half-back direct. And he's going to get a big gain out of it because nobody can break a tackle or get off a block. What do you do, though? You know, just a goofy play. Ooh, I could try this crash 2 again from 3-4. We'll do something like this. I want to spread him out. Get him. Make a play, somebody. Thankfully, he dropped it because nobody else helped out in that regard. Mac was just, I don't know what he was doing there. Let's go back to quarters. I'll control Brooks again, who's got some good speed to him. Looks like they're going gun spread. Let's see what they do here. I had to defend somebody. What they've done here, they went with 2 slant routes and the little flat route by the halfback. Everybody, I mean, I had to defend all 3 of them. So who do you defend? So there's not much I could do there. I guess I could have stuck with him, but you don't know who was going to get the ball until he threw it. So that's 3rd and 2. I'm going to do a cover 0. I think they're going to run it. We're going to bring everybody down. I'm going to do this. I'm going to spread my linebackers. They're going to go play action. Thankfully, the pressure forced the bad enough throw. Ooh, they're going to go for it. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to go cover 0 again. This is going to be an interesting play. I'm going to do something like this. I think they're going to go off tackle here or something. Oh, I missed him. I think he got it. He got the first. Dang it. Oh, well. I was right there, and he just, normally the AI usually just tackles him for you, but he just didn't do it there. Let's do this. I was going with a cover, another man beater. Right tackle done a number on me there. Good open field tackle by Mac. Going to pick up a few yards. 2nd and 5. We'll go quarters. Quarters doesn't seem as useful once you get closer to the red zone. Let's do something like this. Up the gut. Just too easy. So that was just an easy drive for them. Defense just did not do anything on that drive. We just couldn't do any stops. I don't think they had, what 1 3rd down opportunity. We stopped it, but they went on 4th down and converted that. So we're going to get on offense for the first time, see if we can get that touchdown back. They took up quite a bit of time. That was a 10-play drive. And we're going to see the debut. Well, we saw Murphy last year. When we saw Franklin last year. But just a whole new backfield in general. That's a kick and a half. My goodness. I thought their punter or kicker was supposed to be awful. One thing I can do, you know, somebody mentioned this, and I may have to do this outside of the game. I can go back to AI and go to CPU special teams. I can go like down to 10% for these. I may have to do something like this because the CPU kickers are just incredible. Let's see what happens if I put it all at 10% today. All right, we're in the middle of the field. Let's start with a speed option first, just because we got a quarterback that can handle it. Now they're going cover 0 out of the gate. Let's go something like this. See if Franklin can pick up the first down. It's super close. Did we get it? First and 10. Nice. The next thing I want to do is we're going to go dive. Looks like they're going, I guess that's nickel. This ain't going to work out well, I'm afraid. Yep. Oh, he broke a tackle. That's great. We'll take it. Thankfully, he's an impact player. Now you understand why I chose him as such. What we could do is stay here. I'm going to go smash. So they're going 3-3-5. That must be their go-to. Nobody's really open here. We'll go to Luke. Can you make the play? Ah, great defense. That was actually a halfway decent throw. Second and 10. I think I may just stay here and go stick. They're blitzing both inside defender, inside corners. So I wonder if I can get this off in time. 6 points. I had to take him over. I had no choice on that one. I thought the corner had a good beat on it. Just a great, ended up being a better throw. I probably didn't even have to take him over as much. He was able to get underneath him. Just a great catch off the back shoulder. I'm going to go and see if I can get a thumbnail for this one. Something like that would be pretty cool. That's a pretty good one right there. Let me go ahead and take that while I'm here and make sure I have that one set up correctly. And it looks like I do. And here's my little ShareX capture app. Pretty cool. Awesome little play. Nice. We'll take it. So that's a good way to get on the scoreboard and tie this thing. Decent throw by our freshman quarterback. Let's kick an extra point. Do something like this. We're going to try the onside kick thing and see what craziness comes from it. We can try onside kick. Let's try. Go over here. I'm going to go up as far as I can. Kick it as far as you can and see if you can get a weird bounce. That's what you want right there. Get a bounce, but their impact guys got it. Let's see if he makes a wild play here. Look at this. He's breaking tackles left and right. And we may get a clipping out of all this. That'd be good. Definitely a clipping. We're going to accept that. First and 10. We could try quarters out of 3-4. I'm going to do an over front. Good stop, Al. I didn't know who to defend. You see me over here. I'm using Brooks. I had to either go after this guy or defend this guy. So just good job on their part, double teaming me as a defender. But thankfully I was able to make a play on it. I'm going to go 2nd and 10. I'm going to go down with this one. We'll go quarters and we'll just see how he handles it. If he has enough time, he should have no problem. I'll defend the flat. Good throw. First down. Went to their best receiver. I'm going to try another blitz. We're going to do it from our slot, or from our nickel. We'll do something like this. They're going trio offset. Going pass. Intercept that. Oh my gosh. That would have been nice to have. That's okay though. I'm going to go back to 3-4 quarters.
New Mexico sets up in the eye.
I think I may do something like this.
Washington.
Thankfully my corner came over to make the stop, but I got pushed back. So it's 3rd and 8. They're going 5 wide, but I'm going to stick with Cloud out of nickel. I'll try to go after him myself. I got to help out my defensive line. I don't expect them to get a lot of push themselves. pressure in general. High snap, but he's got all day to throw. Intercept that. Thankfully, nobody was open. So we're going to force the punt. I'm going to do double cross. Let's see if Luke can create some magic. I think he had a couple of punt returns last year for a touchdown. Looks like they got a lefty punter. That's where I want it. Get a block on that dude, somebody. Get a block on him right there. Get to the outside. Get to the outside. So we're on the left hash. Let's go with a screen out of the gate. Maybe they won't expect it. This is just another way for me to get the ball to Franklin.
They'll start this drive at the 37.
They are going zone, but nobody's blitzing. And he drops it. He should be able to catch it halfway decent, but oh well, that did not work out. Let's go.
And I'm not just talking about drops when you're wide open.
Let's go QB choice. And they're going 3-3-5 again. This may not work against this. I may just hand the ball off. Yeah, we'll just do that. Almost get the first down. Not enough, I don't think. It's 3rd and inches. I may do basic dive with him. Can we just get the first doing that? But they're back to that 3-3-5. Can we find a crease up the middle?
Louisiana Monroe sets up with 4 receivers. Murphy gives it up the middle.
Did we get it? It's close.
And that'll be good enough to move the stick.
Barely got it. Just enough. Okay, let's go empty. And let's do cross seams. I want to try to hit my slot guys a lot more if I can. It's just up to the defense to let me do it. They're going cover 1. Nobody's really open. I'm going to... Ooh, he's right open right there. Oh, good little throw. Good little throw. I completely missed him. I did not notice it. I was running for my life and was able to make a great throw right here. So I'm going to go back and look at this one. So they went man, and I didn't really see anybody open, but what happened was his defender got stuck on his own man, his own teammate. But here I'm running. Now I didn't notice him until like right here. I'm like, oh, throw it, throw it, throw it. First down. Good little throw by our quarterback. I'm going to go here. We're going to try dive again because our halfback's a bigger dude. He works a little bit better vertically. Let's see if he can handle something like this. Ooh, broke a tackle there. I'm glad he's an impact guy. We're going to need him to do a lot of that stuff. Empty. We're in the middle of the field. I think we're in a good spot. We can try. No, we're not going to do it. I think I'm going to go back to speed option. Our strength on offense is our backfield, just in terms of the speed we got. We got decent receivers as well. I'm going to cut up field and just get a first down with the quarterback. The reason why I've done that is because I noticed this linebacker was coming to the outside, so I just cut up in to that B gap. Otherwise, that would have got stopped pretty easily. So we're in the middle of the field. Do I have it in this formation? I don't think I do. Do I have it anywhere else? I don't think I have that other formation. I don't. That's okay. I'm going to go slot screen.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 7th play of this.
We're going to go to Davis on this one.
Murphy is back in the gun.
Get a little play here. Just don't fumble it. Good deal. Get pick up 4 or 5 yards. Now what I want to do is it's into the first quarter.
And so
we're going to head into the second quarter. I'm going to stay in this formation. I'm going to go angle.
2nd and 5 coming up.
They're going with the weird 3-3-5. I don't know. I can either hit the post or I can just go to Wiley. He's wide open over here. Wide open. Get a first down. That's one of the benefits of going up against a 3-3-5 or 4-2-5. They like to run a lot of one-high stuff. It's going to leave that guy open. We are on the right side. I think I may go back to QB choice. We're going to flip it. We're going man dimes. I got opportunities here. Who do I go to? I may just give it to my best player and do something like that and let him get a touchdown. I think that's a good idea. All right, 6 points. So we have got our first lead of the game. Just a good little run by Franklin. Decent enough blocking. Nobody got a real hard push, but I was able to get around to get the touchdown. Let's kick an extra point. We'll get back on defense, see if we can get another stop. Kick an extra point. Tried and true. 9 plays. Took up 2.5 minutes. We had to convert a 4th down, so both teams have had to convert a 4th down to get their touchdowns. I'm going to do this onside kick thing again. It's just more interesting when you do it. Let's see if we can get another good bounce. Bounce it over his head. Nope, he picked it up pretty quickly. But we're going to get a tackle. We're going four wide. I'm going to go nickel, but we're going to do a zone blitz. I need to blitz more from my linebackers. I'll try not to forget that. I'm going to crunch in. I'm going to break back out. I'm going to do something like this. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Sack. Great blitz, Al. He came clean through. You go back, look here. Came right on through. Nobody picked him up. The halfback didn't. That's a great play. So let's try to get through this second down and force him in a third and long. We're going to do an over front. They got some of the newer formations in their playbook. I completely whiffed that tackle. Thankfully, my corner backed me up. So now it is a 3rd and 12. I'm going to go back to Cloud. We're going to go after him. We'll do something like this. They're going gun split, so spread eye has a lot more two-back sets. But if you still want to be in the shotgun, you can do a lot of that as well. Good defense by Diggers. He got his hand up. Nobody was really open from what I could tell. So that's another great stop. So let's get back on offense and see what we can do. Shank it hard to the right. That would be my preference. And he did. Can we get a block or two? Come on, come on, come on. Get over there. Get over there. Run, 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 run. That kid's fast. That's that same dude who made the tackle earlier, I think. We're on the left hash. What do I have? Let me look here. We can do curls. Can he handle curls? Let's try curls. That's part of the offense. Now, they are going zone, so I'll either go to Davis or Franklin on this one. He's not open. We'll just go to the halfback. We'll get about 4 or 5 yards. A touch is a touch. As long as Franklin gets his touches, I'm good with it. 2nd and 5, we may stay here. I may go speed option.
It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 40.
And they're going nickel. I may go over here. We may go to the left. I'm going to bring Luke over, help us out. Can you get a block or two? Let's just get upfield. Great play by that corner. I didn't get the first. 3rd and 1. We could try dive again. At least they're going zone dive. I feel a little bit better about it. And they're spreading him out. Just get upfield like that. Just enough. Just get what you can. I think what I may do is do a little hurry up. We can do that. Are they going to stay in dime? Looks like they will, but I think they're going with... I don't know what they're doing. That's interesting. Let's just get up here, get upfield. Nice little play. Great play there by Franklin. And we can do the same thing. I really like what I'm seeing. But now they got a bunch of dudes. They're running a 5-2. That's really weird. This may not work at all. And it didn't. So that's what can happen. Doing hurry up is not all the greatest stuff in the world. But it's 2nd 11, and Franklin's still doing okay, surprisingly. We can. We're on the 27. We got the room for it. I'm going to go switch curl flat. We're going to flip it.
2nd and 11. Ball on the
and they're going zone. I can either hit the crosser or I could just go down to Luke. I think that's probably a good idea to go over here. Just get a first down with Luke. It's super close. I don't know if he got it. Did he get it? 1st and 10, just enough. Now we're on the 16. I think I'm going to go empty. We're going to give Franklin just a break. I'm going to go... Do I have it in this formation? I thought I had it. Okay, we're going to... Yeah, we'll go switch smash. So they're going man. We have some options here. I'd love to hit Davis on the wheel. Can they go cover 1 or 0? That'd be nice. They're going cover 1. I'm not really seeing anybody open. Just that could have been really bad. I didn't see anybody open. There could have been, but that's okay. We got a few yards, and he didn't turn the ball over. I'm going to go. I'm going to do a little PE read. I'm just kind of thinking either run it or just throw it to the short side, that type of thing. I think in this case, I think I may just hand the ball off. I like the numbers. We'll cut up the field. Get in there, son. Oh, so close. Great play by Franklin, though. So I decided, I think they went man. I saw enough of a gap over here where I thought it was good just to run it and let Franklin do his job. And he did, and we found a little hole up the B gap. So we're running between the tackles a lot today. Really cool. First and goal. He is feeling it. I'm going to go gun bunch, and I'm going to go QB choice. I'm just going to hand the ball off. I just let him do it, and we'll just find whatever crease we can. See if we can pick up a touchdown. Just cut up field. 6 points. Good deal. So our run game is going well at the moment. Just give it to him. He broke one little tackle. That just went right through that one guy. And now we're up 2 touchdowns. We got less than 2 minutes to go, so both teams are kind of thinking 2-minute drill mode at this point. I will be too once we get the ball back. I'm going to do this.
And he tacks on the extra point. Here's the Pontiac drive.
9 plays. A lot of these drives, it's just taking us a while to get down the field. Outside, I guess, that first touchdown. How many plays was in it? I know we had that deep ball for 6 points. I want to do something like this. Can we get a good bounce? Bounce it. There we go. Oh, he touched it, but he's going to get the ball quickly. It scares me whenever you get to see a guy like that run around. 1st and 10. We're going to do quarters out of nickel. We're going to keep everything in front of us. I'm expecting passing the rest of the way. Looks like we're going trio offset. I may bump and run this receiver. He's going with a little flat route. Looks like the tight end made the catch. Got 6 yards. They're going to call a timeout. We'll stick with the same play.
2nd and 4.
I'll do my adjustments, do a little bump and run. Do something like this. See what we can do here. A little flat route. Oh, okay. At least I made the tackle. 3rd and 2. Are they going to run more clock? This will be interesting. I'm going to go one high. I think just 3rd and 2. The CPU loves to run the ball in this situation. And you notice here, they're going triple option. Great stop. Somebody came through. I think it was my corner. No, that was number 45. My defensive end was able to make the tackle. So we're going to call a timeout. It's a minute and a half to go. Would be fantastic, and I hit the wrong button. Dang it. I should have done a block. That's okay. We got a minute and a half to go. It would be fantastic if we get another touchdown before the half. This time he put it towards the short side of the field. Let's see if Luke can get down there somehow. 1st and 10. I want to... What do I want to do? I'm going to go back. We got plenty of time. I'm going to go switch curl flat. I want to hit my crosser if I can. Let's see what they're going with here. Cover 1. And I got hit when I threw it. It took them a while to get open. Good defense. I'm going to do a little rollout. Let's do halfback streak. Let's attack that free safety. He's the weaker of the two. Hopefully I can roll her out a little bit. Let's see. Nope, they're blitzing that way. We'll have to go over here. Oh, just enough. Just enough. 1st down. So they blitzed. I was going to roll out to the left. I was going to try to attack this safety, but this nickelback came through and blitzed. So that changed up my plans there. So I went over to my shallow, my drag route. Great throw by Anthony. I think a lot of his throws have been pretty spot on so far today. I'm going to try corners.
It's 1st and 10.
This may not work well. They're going zone. I may end up having to go to Davis or Wiley. Let's see. Nope, nothing open there. We'll go over here. I didn't get out of bounds, did I? I'm not going to call a timeout. I can wait. I want Franklin to have a chance to touch it just in case. This time we're going man. We're going to hurry this up. We're going to go over to Brett. Ooh, great throw. Great throw. 1st down. I had to get that off quick. We got to call a timeout, though, since we didn't get out of bounds. Now it's 49 seconds. We're down to 1 timeout. I'm going to go choice. We're going to go deep attack. And they're going man. I'm hoping that I can go to my post route, but I don't know what they're calling here, to be honest. I'm not really feeling it here. We're just going to run it. Get down. Nice little play. So I didn't see anybody open. I think they went cover 1, and they did. I can't go to either go route. I could have went to the flat route there, but he's being covered by an impact player. The only other chance I had choice was my post, and I just didn't feel comfortable from this angle. So what I did was just run with it. Good job by Anthony, by me, getting through and getting a first down. A little QB slide, but we didn't get out of bounds. So what we got to do is I'm going to call deep attack again.
1st and 10, and this is the 6th play of the drive.
I'm going to let that clock run. That's fine. Let's go here if it'll hurry up.
The Indians set up
Nothing's open there. We'll go to, and he drops it. I had to throw it off my back foot on that one. So we're 2nd and 10. I think I may go switch dig.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. This is
I'd love to hit my crosser over the middle. That's about the only choice we got here. He's not open. Oh, bad throw. There was a bit of a crease right there. Just didn't work out. So it's 3rd and 10. I think I may go switch curl flat again.
3rd and 10.
And I may have to run around with my quarterback. But I'd like to hit somebody on the left for the first. He's not open. Bad throw. He just overshot it. So it's 4th and 10 from the 32.
When he misses, it's usually high. That's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
Do I go for it or I just punt? I think I'm going to do a sky punt. We're going to do a sky punt. I don't think if I went for it and I miss it, they're going to get decent field position up to do something with it. So I'm going to do a sky punt. And it's going to be a touchback anyways. At least that shaved off some seconds and to get on the 25. Better than the 35 or wherever I was at. So I'm okay with that. We just need to survive this next 18 seconds before heading to the half. Let's do something like this. I think they're not going to run it. They may. It's possible they just may run out the clock. Let's see. I'm going to stay in. Nope, they're going to throw it. He's wide open right there. I think the quarterback got hit when he threw it. 2nd and 10.
No, it wasn't, Kirk. That was not a good pass at all. But hey,
I'm going to do quarters from 3-4. Are they still going to try something here? I'm not really sure. And they're doing that. Okay. It said they was going 3 wide, and that's why I went with what I went with. I know where to go there. And that's going to be the last play of the half. All right, 21-7. I'm good with it. CPU can't do nothing on 3rd down. That's been kind of a theme with this dynasty. 21-7. Let's look at some stats. 91 to our 246. So we're obviously dominating the game. We just probably need another touchdown or two to kind of seal the deal. Our defense is playing great, though. Our run game is good. Our passing game is doing fine. We're doing good enough on 3rd down. The big thing is neither team has turned the ball over, which I always like to see. You go to individual stats. So Blake Murphy, I keep calling him Anthony. I'm sorry for calling him that. Blake Murphy, 9 of 15, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Running the ball, Franklin, keep giving him the ball. He's already got 11 touches on the ground for 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. He also has, 1 catch for 5 yards? As long as he gets his touches, I'm good with it. You go to defense. Mack is leading in tackles. That's cool, but he's a free safety. I don't want my free safety leading in tackles. Tackles for loss, we had 1, which has ended up being a sack. We don't have any interceptions. We do get the ball back. I'd love to go right down the field and score. I'd like to get the passing game going a little bit. It's going okay. Probably need to protect my quarterback a little bit. Don't force too many tough throws on him. So what we can do is like go back to stick or something. That's a simple one for him to deal with, I think. This time we're going zone. I got several options underneath.
Are you kidding me?
Let's just read some defenders here. He's not open. Nope. We'll just go to the halfback. He's the only one I saw open. Good little play. Going to pick up 9 yards. I was wanting to hit that stick route. It just didn't work out. Let's go QB choice. And they go 3-3-5 when I do that. I hate when that happens. We're going to do something like this. Run, run, run. Just get out of bounds. Good little play there. Kept it with the QB. Not a bad play. I'm going to go P. Reed from spread. And they're going zone nickel. I can either hand the ball off or just probably dump it to Davis. I actually like the numbers over here, so this is what I'm going to do. To pick up a few yards there with him. What we can do is go speed option. I think they're blitzing this guy right here. Watch this safety come down. Yep. We can do a little motion. We can help ourselves out a little bit. We can go to the left. Do something like this. Get a block or two. Good little play there. I probably could have kept it with my quarterback. That's fine. But we went to Franklin, which is just as well. I'm going to give him a bit of a break. I'm going to go QB draw from 5 wide. Or from empty. They're going to dime. They're doing that. I may do something like this. Great defense. He was all over me. Not much I can do there.
This is just a nice play by the defense.
I'm going to go screen. Maybe that'll throw it off. Let's go screen. Well, we're definitely going to go to our halfback on this one. He's the only one that should be open. I hope they blitz hard. And they're not really blitzing hard, but that corner, dang it, awful play. So here's the problem. My halfback just got stuck among everything. It's just all kinds of bad. I should have went over here, but what do? But he got stuck, and I was fixing to get hit.
That's a huge loss.
Just all kinds of terrible. So it's 3rd and forever. Oh, that's terrible. Just a bad play. Switch dig.
3rd and long, and this is the 7th play of the
And I wish they were going man.
The Lobo.
Not feeling a whole lot of heat.
Looking, rolls to the right.
Oh, and a bad throw again. He was open too. Man, he was wide open. But he made a terrible throw. So we will punt this thing again. I'm going to kick it high. I don't want this impact guy to have an easy return. They're going to get decent field position, but at least he won't return it. So back to defense we go. So that was a wasted opportunity. Maybe our defense can get the ball back for us so we can do better. I'm going to do a zone blitz again. I'm going to do this. I'm going to occupy this tackle. Get him, get him, get him, get him. So close. Man, that was so close. But they're going to lose some yardage, so that's helpful. 2nd and 13. I'll go back to quarters.
2nd and 13 coming up here.
Let's see if we can make a play here. I haven't done a whole lot of work with Brooks. I'll do better in time.
Drops to throw. Looks. Short toss.
Ah, great play. Little drag route. Going to pick up a few yards. That's going to be, what, 3rd and 5? No, 3rd and 7. I'm going to go back to Cloud. Would love to get another stop here because I want to get back on offense and try to redeem myself. Please don't run up the middle. I'm expecting you to pass. I'm going to go to the outside. Oh, great throw. Wow. My safety just didn't get over there in time, but that was just a good throw by the quarterback. He timed that one well. Let's do a 1 high look. We're going to blitz from the nickel again. I'm going to do that.
In a 4-wide set. Drops back to pass.
Get him, get him, get him. Oh, big play by Diggers. Big play. I didn't know if he was going to catch it or not. He bobbled it. You go back and look, he bobbled the catch. Huge play by Diggers. He got right in front of it, and he just, but he caught it. Huge play by old number 2 right there. Just I'm going to go ahead and get that thumbnail if it'll let me. Yep. We got to take advantage of this. Let's go ahead and let's do play action. I don't do a ton of play action in this offense, but I think off turnovers it's worth it. Let's do PA inside. We got our little switch concept anyways. Let's try that. They're going zone. I don't want to go up against this safety. I don't want to take the chance on that, so I think I may just go to Luke on this one. Get a throw there. Going to get a first down. Good little play there. He's the only read that I had for that one. Let's do halfback dive. And they're doing 3-3-5, and they got like 7 guys in the box. So this may not work well at all. Just nothing. Just nowhere to go. Not much I could do there. I'm going to do deep attack. I'm going to flip it. And they're going man, but they're going 3-3-5. Ooh, let's see. Nobody, and they're doing, yep. Great catch by Davis. They went with a couple double QB spy with those 2 linebackers right there. They're just sitting there waiting on me. Otherwise, I was going to kind of run with it. But we got a good gain there, but not enough for the first. So I can try halfback dive from here. What I want to do, though, I'm going to do a quick audible just in case. And I'm going to do that just in case. So I'm going to... I may be able to get it. Let's go ahead and try it. Good job, Franklin. We had enough blocking to get the first down. So we're on the 11 on the right hash. What do we need to call from here? I know what we're going to call. Let's try our wide receiver option play. Let's see if we can get Luke going. Maybe he can get around the edge here
Indians
and make a
line up
play.
with 3 receivers bunched.
Good little pitch. And we're going to get 6 points out of that. Just enough of an option toss from Luke. We should get a decent replay out of this one. And got hit right there. I'm glad I timed it just enough for Franklin to get his, 3rd touchdown on the day. So that gives me a little bit of relief. We're up 3 touchdowns. I think we're playing well at the moment. So we can breathe a little bit more and continue to play our game and try to finish this up well. Still got a full quarter to go. But that interception changed everything. So that's the first turnover of the day. Was that big interception? That was the play of the day, I guess. Could have sealed the deal. He's going to fair catch that one. I'm going to try. They're going 3 wide. I'm going to go nickel. I'm going to blitz Diggers this time. Let's reward him. Let's have him go after that quarterback. I'm going to do this. Get him, get him. So close. Intercept that. Good defense by Vigers. We're making this quarterback throw quick. That's the whole point of us blitzing. Just put pressure on the guy. Make him uncomfortable. We're going to do another blitz. I'm going to blitz from my nickel spot. I'm going to occupy this tackle. Please don't run up the middle. Good protection. But just know where to go. Going to be 3rd and long again. And I'm going to try cover 6. This is one newer play of mine. I'm going to go... We're going to flip it. I don't know if this will help or hurt. I'm going to go after the quarterback. I'm going to go after him with Huntington. Intercept that. Big play. He must have thought he was wide open. He threw that awfully quick, but he definitely wasn't open. He just threw it really quick. He must have saw an opening that wasn't there. So let's do another play action play. We'll do P.E. Reed. They're going man with a bunch of dudes sitting right there. I may do something like this. Watch out, that's a terrible. That's my fault. That's 100% on me. I shouldn't have done that. I just saw my crosser route open right here, and I waited too late. I just waited. It was going to be a bad throw anyway, so, okay. That's just my fault on that one. Now we're starting to see a bunch of turnovers, but that one was just on me. Did not make a good decision there. Back out. Let's bring them up. Intercept that. Good job, Diggers. He's all over the place. Going to be, 2nd and 10. I'm going to have him blitz again. We'll do another 1 high. I'll occupy this guard. Let's bring him down. We're going that way. Somebody make a tackle. Good job. They went to the fullback. Now it is 3rd and long. I'm going to go back to Cloud this time. We'll do this. I'm expecting a pass. Can I get to him in time? Get him. Nice. I was able to get around the tackle. And it's 4th and 16. I'm going to do the all-out block. They may come in to protect this thing. If they do, that's fine. If we run it to the punter, that's fine. It's not going to hurt anything. Well, I didn't think about this, but nope, okay. We're good. We're going to fair catch that. And I'm going to try to do a better job with my quarterback. I failed him on that last play. So let's do him a solid. Let's go and give him something simple. Let's go stick. Let's see if he can make this simple throw. I'm either going to go to one of the outside guys, depending on that safety. Yeah, we'll just go over here. Get him comfortable. I'm going to go trips. I'm going to go QB choice. And they're going to go 3-3-5. Yep, I knew it. I knew that was coming. I'm going to hand this ball off. Look at this throw. Look at this play. Awesome. The B gap is killing it today. Look at this. Boom. I love it. I can hurry it up. Nope, I guess they won't let me. Let's do dive. Let's go right back to him. Looks like I'm not going to be able to. That is the end of the third quarter. So that was a pretty good quarter. We got another touchdown out of it. We're up 3 scores. So let's finish this thing strong.
Folks, we played 3, and our score is Louisiana Monroe.
I'm going to go back to dive. They're going back to 3-3-5, but we keep finding a gap or two in this 3-man front.
Murphy has 4
Do
receivers
some,
lined up.
much better defense there.
And he's taken down. Maybe a yard
I'm on the
on
left
run by
hash.
the
I want to try the screenplay again. Again, I'm just thinking of how can I get the ball to Franklin. This time they're going man, but they're going dime. So this may not be as useful. We're going to go to Luke on it.
Murphy is back in the gun with the
Ooh, great blocking, though. Somebody done a good block on his defender. You go back and look. Somebody defended this guy well. Look at that. Number 14, I think that's Wiley. I could be wrong, or Davis. Absolutely destroyed that defender who was on Luke. And we're going to get a good first down to our speedy receiver. Great play. Now let's give... I'm going to go with empty. Let's go slot outs.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 5th play.
I am going to go to either the Odom. This may be Odom's first touch of his career.
Murphy has 4
He's not
receivers
open.
lined up here.
Ooh, I threw this way too late. We're going to get lose. Yeah, just my fault on that one.
Eked out a yard on that one.
Barely got a yard on it. Let's go speed option.
2nd and 9 coming up here. And this
3-3-5 ain't going to be very helpful. So what I may do, I may go to our quick audible. We're going to do something like this. Get it. Nice play. Excellent. Oh, it worked. So let's go back and look at this. Great read. So they went 3-3-5. So let's go back and look at this. They went 3-3-5, and I audibled to my PA read. And I already decided I'm going to throw it over here. This is all my zone beaters are over here, more or less. There's just too many bodies for Franklin to run into. So I'm just reading this defender. What is he doing? So what does he do? He stays in his spot. Look, they're running like a 3-high look or a 1-high of some sort. And look who's wide open. Wiley over the top. I should have tossed the ball up higher than that. We could have gotten a touchdown. That's okay. We still got a big gain. If this corner would have went up and defended Wiley, I would have went to 14 right there. So I'm just reading a defender at that point. Really cool play. Let's go slot seams. Murphy's feeling it.
1st and 10. This is
So let's
the
keep
7th play of this
doing
drive.
some things with him. They're going zone. I may have Luke go over the middle like that just in case. Nope, he's not open. We'll just go to our halfback, pick whatever yards we can.
Lowry with a takedown. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Second and
That was
4.
a good job of getting
I
the
may
needed for positive yardage.
go QB choice from spread,
It's 2nd
and they're
down and 4
going
to
nickel.
go. And this is the
Who's
end
on
play of
who?
the drive.
I can't tell who's on who. I think I'm just hand the ball off. Just play it safe. He got stuck on that
They'll run the
line,
He's got
and we're going to get a first down.
Brings him down.
Good play there. Now we're on the 10,
Kirk, that was a great
on the
job.
9. Can I hit this corner route?
Really was,
I'm going to go
Brad.
corners.
Also, a nice
Ah, they're going zone. I was hoping to hit the corner route on the left. That's not going to work. So I'll either go over the middle to Davis,
In the red zone
or...
again. Let's see if it'll be
Oh,
enough.
watch out, watch out. We're going to go to Wiley. He's the only one that was really open. At least I think that was.
Maybe a yard on that.
Is anybody else open? Luke is open, but he's not because I already threw it by then. 2nd and goal. I wonder. We could try speed option again. Can we find a crease somewhere? They're going nickel. They're spreading out like
Indians
that.
come out in a shotgun.
I'm just going to go up here. We're going to get... Oh, man, I thought I had a chance to go up the gut for a touchdown. So close. Oh, man, I should have cut up right there. Oh, ow. That's okay. So what is it? We're on the 5. I can try. I think I may let Franklin handle this in general. Ooh, I don't know. They're going dime man. I may keep this.
Louisiana Monroe comes out
Do
of the
something.
shotgun.
Oh, bad play. Nope, that defensive end destroyed that one.
Trying to do a little too much.
I should have given that to Franklin. That's okay. So where are we? I would probably kick a field goal. I think that's for the best. That was my fault. I wonder if we can go back and look. Was he going to get a touchdown? Yeah, I should have just handed him the ball off. That was dumb on my part. Let's see if I can get a kick or a field goal with this new freshman kicker.
Field goal. This should be a chip shot.
Do something like this.
It's up
Not too bad.
and it's right down the middle.
So it's going to be 31-7.
Drive summary.
3 minutes to go.
Pontiac has been bringing you fuel for the soul since 1926.
I'm going to high kick this thing.
For the kickoff.
Do something like this.
He kicks it
Should be around the 35 or so.
for the fair catch. And they make the fair catch at the 36.
And we'll get back on defense, which is they've done their part all day. And I was kind of expecting it. New Mexico doesn't have any great talent on offense. They got an impact receiver, but he's not getting the ball enough. They don't have a great quarterback. They don't have a great running back. They just don't have much of anything to work with. Good throw right there.
Mack brings him down.
Hit the post.
Look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was.
We're going to do a little no huddle.
Great hands there. Now
They may
we're
call
looking for
something
first
goofy
down.
here.
The Lobos go with the I formation. Thomas gets the carry
Good tackle
inside.
there. Number 87
Down.
playing halfback, which is odd. But that's because they went no huddle, and they're from a 5-wide set.
2nd and 9.
We'll
Ball
go
on the
quarters
44.
from here.
6 DBs in the lineup. Drops back to pass.
Ooh, somebody got a tip from the line, which now it's what?
Defense is very
3rd and 9.
and they swarm to the football.
We'll go back to
They're always
Cloud.
making plays to disrupt the passing game.
And let's see if Backhole can make a play.
Ball on the 44
Or is it
yard line.
Bacoli? I'm going to go control Huntington. And I goofed up. I hit the button wrong. I still may get the sack. I goofed up royally, and I still almost got the sack. Now they're going to go for this. I'm going to just call the same thing.
Good pass.
And I'm going to go right here.
They come out in a nickel.
And we're going to do something like this.
Hopkins
Can I get to him? Can I get to him? He's got all day to throw. Get him, get him, get him.
throws it to the outside.
An interesting interception. Big old Hal. Look at him. Look at him run. So that got tipped. That was just a weird play all around. We're going to get a decent replay here, hopefully. Ooh, good little catch by our big defensive lineman. So the game is about over with. I think I'm done with Murphy for today. He doesn't need to do anything more. I'm going to put Garcia in. I'm not going to do wholesale changes. I mean, I could. Yeah, let me just go ahead and do that. Let me just go mass subs. We're going to do across the board, and we'll just see how all that goes. So where are we? I'm on the right hash. I want to go. Yeah, let's do mesh.
And they'll look to capitalize
We're going to do
on
another
the
air
good
raid
field
play.
position here.
Now you notice our backups. They just say they are what they are.
Shotgun.
They're going man, though. Oh, this is intercepted.
Wants to throw outside.
It should have been.
It's tipped.
Not a very good throw on my part.
Careful throwing into coverage like that.
Well, Coach, I don't think it was a poor decision. It was just
I'm
a
going
quick
to go
reaction by the
halfback
man.
dive.
It's 2nd down.
And we're going to hand the ball off to our freshman halfback in Odom, number 11.
They line up in the shotgun. Odom gets the ball.
Not much there.
And not
Now
too
it's
much
what,
there
3rd
on
and
that
10
run.
or so?
Too much.
3rd and
Key
8.
here is try to milk
I'm going to do
as much
switch
time
curl
as possible.
flat.
3rd and 8. Ball on
And let's
the
see if I can get a
35-yard
first
line.
down. About the only way I can do it. I'm going to have that curl going to
With four
go.
receivers. Garcia back to pass. Looking.
Not a bad throw. Not a bad throw by Garcia. Pick up the
Good job
first
of attacking
down.
the coverage to keep the drive alive.
We'll take it.
Great looking
Let's
pass
do
that
a
sticks on 3rd down.
halfback dive again to Odom.
Pressure turns up when in the red zone.
I'm going to run some clock. Might as well. The game's about over with. I'm not trying to score again, really.
Matters the most.
I'm just ready to end this
In the red
thing.
zone, where last time they came away
We got
with
some
only
recruiting to
2
do. I
goals.
wanted to do that at the end of this video, and we can look at it more at the beginning, because I want to start every video with the game starting kind of early. So I want to do all this on the back end. I'm going to get this down. Let's go ahead and do it now. Let's go ahead and put that like that. Good defense. Somebody came through.
Gained on the play.
2nd and 10. Let's see if he can handle curls.
So it's 2nd and 10.
They are going man. Nobody's on the slot receiver. Somebody better defend Luke. This is going to go to Luke. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, this is going to go to him.
Receivers line
I'm
up
assuming
here.
this safety is on him, you would think, and he has a lot of room to chase him down. I don't think he can get there in time, so this is going to be like a really quick throw to Luke. Let's go ahead and do that
He drops
like
back.
this.
With the
Not a
throw.
very good throw, but we're going to get a first down out of it.
With a takedown.
And I think from
Decision by the
here,
quarterback. Not only was it
I'm gonna
good
be
decision-making,
cordial
but the
about it.
offensive line protected just long enough
we
for
are
him to
going
find his
to
target.
just
And when
take a
you
knee
combine the two, it'll be a first
and
down,
end this
9
thing.
out of 10
So we're going
times.
to take a knee once and we'll be done. So Franklin is your MVP of the day. 165 yards and 3 touchdowns. I thought he played great.
Everyone up on the line.
He was able to make a couple catches as well. The offense is going to go through him. Hopefully our passing game can complement that as well. Our running game with our quarterback. And I think our offense is going to be okay this year. I think Murphy can make the throws. Some throws today just were really bad. I think he's got to work on his crossing route a little bit more. We're going to have plenty of games to do that. That's kind of our go-to route. Over the top, at least. But today, it was mostly go routes. We hit that deep bomb for a touchdown at the beginning. We done that P read where we read that corner. That was a good throw. Pretty cool. All right. That is the end of it. 31-7. A nice, clean win. Nobody got hurt. And we can head on to the next game, which I know is going to be really tough. So let's just go straight into this. And we're going to look at the stats real quick, and then we're going to sim. We're going to look at Sports Illustrated, all that good stuff. So we got another 10 minutes ahead of us on this. I'm going to go ahead. I can hurry this up. I didn't realize that. Let's go to stats. We got 414 to just their 137. Again, New Mexico was not very good at all. I thought passing and running, we were pretty even. Wow, we were even. 30 and 30. I didn't plan that, but that's just kind of the way it worked out. Third down, 57%. I'll take that any day of the week. We only had the one touchdown or turnover, and that was a bad throw on my part. Didn't have a single fumble. Neither team had a single fumble. It was all interceptions. Let's go to individual stats. Murphy, 19 to 27, 291 yards and the touchdown and the interception again, which is on me. Running, Franklin, 165 yards, 3 touchdowns. It is obvious he is our running game, but Murphy had a few good little runs as well. So a nice little 1-2 combo. Receiving, Davis led in receptions, and he's our number 4 guy, which is interesting that that's what happened. Wiley is our Z receiver. Normally, Brett, our X receiver, is going to get most of the touches, or our number 3 guy, but that's not what happened today. So it's good to see a nice distribution right there. Guards, Wiley led that, and he had the 1 touchdown. He had a really cool game, really fun couple of catches. You go to defense. Oh, gosh, look at our pancakes. Lewis got 9 pancakes. Gee whiz. You go to defense. Mack led in tackles, still not a fan of it, but it is what it is. Tackles for loss. Snyder, Brooks, and Felton all had 1 apiece, so we didn't get in the backfield a lot today. New Mexico was good enough to get the ball out quickly, but we did get a couple sacks, though. Snyder and Felton from the corner and the slot, and we did get a few interceptions late. We got Howell. That last one was pretty cool. Diggers had the big play of the day, and then we had Mack with that first interception. All right, let's get out of here. We're going to sim the rest of the week, and we got to do some recruiting. Going to be interesting. We got to look at some Sports Illustrated stuff. So I'm going to go, and it's going to advance the week. I do not want to save it. I want to go straight to recruiting first. Let's go ahead and do that. Starting off, let's go and find any player that's got a positive pitch. We know we got a chance there if we find one out of the gate. If we don't, that's no big deal. I'm not seeing any positive pitch just yet. And nope, that is it. So no positive pitches, and everybody's kind of low on the interest level. But I'm not too worried about that either. We're going to go after about 4 players and go after them hard. I want to go after 1 more halfback, an offensive lineman, maybe a receiver. The first thing I want to do is look at this quarterback, though. We're going after this one. Can he do anything? Let's just look at him. Sal Straken out of Mississippi. Awful arm. Just terrible. You don't know what you're getting, but I wanted to take a chance just in case no quarterbacks were interested in me again in the offseason. But that ain't going to work out, so we don't have to waste our time with him. Let's look at a couple of these halfbacks. I think I'm going after 2. Let's look at these 2, and let's pick one. Keon Broden out of Texas. He's the fast one of the 2, and his hands are good enough. This kid right here is a little slower, but he is much stronger. 6'1", 230. Much bigger, too. His awareness, this kid's awareness is terrible. This kid looks like the better of the 2. He just isn't as fast. But 4.41, I think that's like 90 speed, which is more than enough for me. I think we may have a better chance of getting Bubba Lawrence. I think he's got the better name as well. And he's humongous, and he kind of fits the whole run and shoot super back vibe. I kind of like that. I think I'm going to go after him. I think I'm okay with that. Let's just do that. Let's go after an offensive lineman. We got a few to pick from. I want to pick at least one there. Let's look at this center. He looks fine. He's a 3-star kid out of Florida. We can keep going. I'm going to look at this guard. I think we got a chance here. Dorian, I'm not even going to say that last name, but I like what I'm seeing out of that. He's huge and he's smart. I think we could do some damage with him. And you go back and look, we need help at tackle more than anything else. I may need to really focus on a tackle. Let me look at these two tackles. Justin DeMarzo out of Florida, 6'5", 310, 690 squat. Just think that, 690 on the squat. This kid's only 620 on the squat, and he's a two-star kid, so I may need to put points on this one. Is that the only tackle I was looking at? It looks like that is the case. I think I'm going to put points on him. Let's go 20 here. And I forgot to put the points on the halfback. No, I didn't. Okay, I think right there. Let's go and look at a couple other dudes. Let's look at this wide receiver. Can he catch the ball? B hands, that's good enough. 4.41, that's like 90 speed. He is an outside receiver for me. Ryan Lacey. I kind of like the kid. Just because he's tall, I think it's just cool enough as he is. I think I wouldn't mind putting some points on him. Let's do that. Let's look at this defensive tackle. Looks like we got a really good chance of getting him. That is a position of need. I like his size, his strength, all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and put 20 on this guy. And I think I may go after a fifth player, whoever that may be. Here's another defensive tackle, 6'3", 315, 605 on the squat compared to this guy. So we'll just stick with one defensive tackle. Was there a defensive end I was looking at? Yes, let's look at this kid right here. 6'4", 267, 535 on the squat. Technically, we're okay at defensive end. We got 5 guys coming back. We need a corner, but I didn't go after any there. I'm kind of expecting we can get some in the offseason. Same with middle linebacker. I think what I may end up doing is going after another offensive player. I may end up going after something like this. I like what I'm seeing here from this kid. So let's just put 20 on him. I think I'm good with that. So we'll stick with these 5 guys. We're going to go after a halfback, Bubba Lawrence, great name. Then we're going to go after Sean Keith, the center. We're going to have the defensive tackle, Tim Hatcher out of Florida. We're going after wide receiver Ryan Lacey, and we're going after Justin DeMarzo. I really need to beef up the offense because, again, in the last offseason, hardly any offensive players were interested. So I want to kind of beef this up just a little bit. All right, let's go, and we are going to play Miami next. I want to keep that in mind. Let's go over to Sports Illustrated and look at a few things. Top 25, nothing's going to change here because hardly anybody has played. Heisman Watch is going to be the same thing, so I'm not even going to look at it. Players of the Week, there weren't many games played, like NC State, Nebraska, players kind of done their thing. This kid right here done a really good job. MJ Morris had some good numbers. Conference standings, there's no point in looking at it because nothing's really changed. Hardly anybody has played. So what I want to do is, I think we're done. I think we're ready to go and just kind of look at Miami. Let's go here and at number 12, Miami. This is our first really big test of the season. And I don't even know if I call it a test. This is just a straight up challenge. Way more talent than we do. They are a top 15 program, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and hopefully we can take care of business, maybe pull off an upset. Who knows? It should be fun. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.